You left injured people trapped in that vehicle. Why? That's not how life works. Don't take what does not belong to you. This should have been learned in preschool.
Welcome to Daily Justice Time.
I appreciate that.
I always try to figure it out, and sometimes I always swap the other ones. And
That's awesome. What's the job you've been doing?
Oh, pardon me. Just fine, Judge. Thank you very much. You know, like always, time just flying by.
Oh my gosh, time moves so quickly, right?
Yeah.
I was telling everybody, it seems like yesterday I was in the DA's office, but we're close to, like, it's been 8 years since I practiced as a defense attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. I turn around and I look at these buildings or whatever else, and then I start thinking, you know, this building wasn't here, and I tried a case over there.
Yeah.
You know, and when was this built?
Because I remember the Heritage Building.
Mhm.
And then the building that was just across the street. And all of the law offices were right there.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
Yeah. And not enough parking spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, they keep building a lot of hotels. And I'm like, are there that many hotels that are needed? There seems to be a hotel on every corner. I imagine if you have March Madness here or something.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have Sweet 16
Yes.
Fiesta coming up at the same time.
You know, they said that Fiesta is starting early this year.
Well, I think next week or something like that.
it's next Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think they say it's over before Battle of the Flowers, but we'll still have Battle of the Flowers out.
I don't know if anything that I'll go and see or whatever else, you know, curmudgeon, you know, party day's over. I don't know.
You know,
I guess if there's something that happens, you know, early in the morning, I can go, but late at night, no, that won't work.
I remember in law school, I worked Fiesta. And so we were on campus. And some of the people had marched by, they destroyed all the grass, so you just had like the dirt. And a big windstorm came up. And now I see whenever you watch all those movies and there's a windstorm and people are trying to protect themselves, that dirt hurts when it hits you.
Yeah. That was, I was working for a law firm in school.
Mhm.
And so one of the partners or whatever else he was in one of the, I guess getting ready for the parade or whatever else. And so he just got me to go do all this stuff, you know, and he says, you know, and we want you to come and we want you to say, it's finals, you know.
I can't do it. It's like,
Yeah, I
okay.
didn't do it. Yeah, very good for me, you know.
I'm still trying to do research to figure out what is Battle of the Flowers, what is that really about?
Well, here's the legend. Okay, so I think it's McKinley came and he was in the parade, and as they were in the parade or whatever else, flowers were thrown, you know, in his, I guess, in his carriage or whatever else, you know. And anyway, so that's where the battle.
Please don't tell me he started shooting because somebody threw flowers in his carriage.
No, they did. Well, that's you know, they were.
We need to do some research on that.
Yeah.
Judge, is one of the people in the waiting room named Alize Perez, Alize?
Yes.
Well, the people I have in the waiting room are Big Papa, ST1U.
Okay.
I don't know what the ST stands for. Hopefully it's not Big Papa, STD1U2. So then we have Pat Bean Harris.
Okay.
And then we have Zoom user.
You make
Well,
what
Pat
sense?
Harris just dropped off.
I think I know. It's not Harris. It would be one of the other ones. It's
So is it Big Papa?
supposed to be Alize Perez. Give me a quick second.
That's how they list it. You know, they now have something that you can download that it will automatically give people the name that is listed to their phone or whatever they're using.
No
I
doubt.
don't know how they do that, but please, do you have people in the waiting room?
In the Zoom waiting room?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Is Big Papa with you? Okay, I'm gonna,
I don't get, the most time I don't be taking my back on things.
no, that's how it's listed. I'm gonna let them in. We're gonna find out who it is.
Could I make a call before you let them in just and see if, maybe we can change that name on it?
Okay, I think maybe they dropped off.
Okay,
And then there's a Zoom user as well. So I'm gonna let the Zoom user in and see if that's your person.
thank you.
Well, actually, Big Papa is in here. Let me tell him to start his video. All right, the person who's listed as Big Papa, what's your name, please? All right, what's your name? We will see. They're in here.
Is the volume? Is your-
Yes, it is. They're just not seeing it yet. Just a moment. You have to be prepared for anything. It happens. All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna see if I can send them to a breakout room. And maybe someone can figure out who they are.
And I'll check on that for my input.
All right,
All right,
so
thank you.
those are two names outstanding.
Thanks.
And State, do you know if your people are in the breakout room?
Well, Judge, that's the problem. I mean, I don't know if they're one of those two names. Our advocate is trying to call them, but they're not picking up their phone.
All right, well, Zoom using is in breakout room number 1 at this time. So let's see.
Judge, we're okay going on with it if we can figure it out by the end of the plea. That's one thing, Judge,
Sure.
but it was just victim impact.
Oh. Just 1 second, sorry about that. All right, Brendan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Court is calling 2021 CR 2437, State of Texas versus James Madrone. Do I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Ryan Grimmer for the state of Texas.
for the defense?
Ronald Geyer.
And are you Mr. Madrone?
Yes.
Mr. Madrone, I'm going to show you a document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, I'm showing you the discovery acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
I have done it.
The court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Madrone, I'm going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Waive the reading.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Madrone, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with failure to stop and render aid, serious bodily injury? That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargaining agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargaining agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call on the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea bargain agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked? The court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
No question of competency.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of offense?
At the time of the offense, I'm not certain, but I have no indication that he was anything but sane.
All right. Mr. Madrone, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea bargain agreement, there's to be $1,000 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. This will run concurrent with 6244435. State will take in consideration 2021 CR 2438, 2020 CR 1887A. There's to be restitution to Alize, ALIZE Perez. Restitution payable to Kimberly Soto and cause number 2021 CR 2438. No contact with Alize Perez, Kimberly Soto, Antonio and Lupita, LUPITA Perez. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is that the plea bargain
It
agreement.
is, Your Honor.
State is that the plea bargain agreement.
That is the plea, Your Honor.
All right, and we can go off the record for one moment. There's a Losandra Dolberry in the breakout room. Is that one of your, in the waiting room?
I don't believe so, Judge. And they're not answering our victims' advocates calls at this point. I don't know if they're getting on. So, but that is not her. Thank you.
Sure. We're back on the record. Next, I'm going to show you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 10 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, CATS 1 and 2, and MRT. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense is charged in indictment. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No content.
State, any evidence to support the defendant's no contest plea?
Judge of the state would offer State's Exhibit Number 1 and all attachments to the court.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Mr. Madrone, I'm going to show you what's entitled Waiver and Consent for Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call on the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits, wanting attachments, and review the same. All right, you can go off the record for a minute. Defense, I can't read your writing. And say.
This for a NOLO plea rather than the judicially confessed. I just put, we agree that the state can prove that in Bexar County, Texas.
All right, because I see the knowingly is crossed out.
Okay, well, I can put knowingly back in. trickery involved, Your Honor. I just was,
No
didn't do
problem.
it correctly.
No problem. Court is reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments. All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding you guilty as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Anything to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
Where is Donkey Lady Bridge? Now it states in here that they had met you through Elise. OP1 said they were at the complainant's house when the group of males showed up in Unit 1. Unit 1 is the vehicle. She said they decided to go to the Donkey, D-O-N-K-Y Lady Bridge, but instead ended up driving around. Where is this Donkey Lady Bridge?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I've never been there in my life.
Are you still driving a vehicle?
No.
How old are you?
21.
If you drug tested today, what are the results going to be? Before you answer no, that you are going to be drug tested today. Don't say just. Just tell me what you're going to be positive for.
Probably, maybe a little bit of marijuana.
And what else?
That's it. I don't do anything else.
What do you do with the rest of your day other than marijuana?
I work.
Where?
I would work at Bohannon's.
All right. What do you do at Bohannon's?
I'm a dishwasher and trash stuff.
So you have a car accident and your go-to is to leave. Why would you leave a car accident?
just everybody had left and I just left myself.
Well, no, everybody didn't leave because there were two
Yes,
people
there's-
remaining in the car trapped, and somebody had to help them out. So why would you leave injured people behind in the vehicle?
I was one of those people injured in the car. And then I got out. They held me out and then I walked home.
Okay, this is not where he's gonna pretend he wasn't driving, is it?
We're pleading no contest, Your Honor.
Okay. So again, why would you leave someone behind in a vehicle that's injured?
You got out, did you go to the, they were sitting on the curb and speak with you?
No.
Okay.
No. Did you call for help for anyone? Why not?
Just being ignorant.
You see, let me just tell you what I know about life from my time on the planet. And I think I can say this because I have more of my life behind me than in front of me,
Yes.
is that big things somehow ends up snowballing for young people into bigger things. Number one, there shouldn't have been any speeding. Number two, nobody should have taken any drinks and driven. And number three, if there's an accident, you call somebody. If you would have stayed and helped, if you would have called somebody, guess what? We wouldn't be here for a failure to stop and render aid. So how are you getting around town without driving?
I take the bus, I'll walk if I have to. I have a daughter that I have to support. So I
How
gotta,
old is your daughter?
she just turned 1, March 13th.
Are you and the mother together or no?
Sort of. We talk. We're not married, so we don't live together.
Does anyone know the amount of what the restitution will be? Any idea?
I don't, Judge. I know our advocate is working on that. I don't know how much, if any, restitution is going to be outstanding.
All right. If there's an issue about restitution, just let the court know and we can have a restitution hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
How far did you go in school?
I stopped at 11th grade.
Why?
Just struggling with my family.
What does that mean?
Like, I have to take care of my little brothers sometimes, most of the time, because my mom is just not healthy. So I'm really like their dad, and I'm always there to help them out and stuff like that. So
What do you mean she's not helping? Where is she?
she lives with her mom. Yeah, she lives with my grandmother.
And so how old is your little brother?
My little brother, he's 13.
So where is your little brother living?
He lives with me with my uncle.
So was Child Protective Services involved?
Yeah, they're talking to my mother right now. So there's a case, I think, that's open with my mother.
So what are you planning on doing for the rest of your life? Are you going to be working at Bohanna's or are you doing something else?
No, I was gonna work at Bohannon's for a little bit until I get my own apartment, and then get my GED and eventually try to join into the military with my friend.
Well, I always tell people you can't keep saying you're gonna, because you're gonna wake up and 5 years of your life will have passed you by. You understand? All right, this is what the court is gonna do. $1,000 fine, that'll be probated, 10 years deferred adjudication, concurrent with 624435. Taking into consideration 2021 CR 2438, 2020 CR 1887A. There's to be restitution to Elise Perez. Restitution to Kimberly Soto. In cause number 2021 CR 2438. No contact with Elise Perez, Kimberly Soto, Antonio Perez, and Lapita Perez. 200 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. That includes the booster. The court is not requiring you to do the booster or the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be deducted. Parenting classes, you must complete parenting classes, but if you complete the parenting classes, the court will waive the remainder of your community service hours. Cats 1 and 2, was there some sort of theft involved? Is there a reason for cats 1 and 2?
The case that was TIC was a burglary rehabilitation, Judge.
All right, so here's the thing about burglary rehabilitations, right? I haven't been presented with any evidence, so I don't know what it says, but what I do know is that entering people's homes without their permission, it's going to end up resulting in one of two things for you. One, it's going to end up being a prison trip, and burglary rehabilitations, range of punishment is 2 to 20 years. Or either you're going to break into somebody's home and you're going to be shocked to find that they are at their home, and you may end up being shot or killed. And you know what people are going to say? It was justified. You're in somebody's home, you're not supposed to be. So I'm going to put down cats 1 and 2, but I can give you cats 1 and 2 course in 2 minutes. Don't take what does not belong to you, which people should have learned in preschool. And when you go to someone's home, only go if you're invited, and then when they ask you to leave, leave. Life is so simple, people make it so much difficult than it has to be. So cats 1 and 2. And the MRT, which is supposed to teach you right from wrong, which again, we should learn that in preschool, right? If everybody would treat others the way they would like to be treated, you will need the MRT course. So remember that as you're taking that course. I'm going to want him tested for levels. And those levels need to start going down. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
There should be regular Zoom recording or in person. Proof of employment within 30 days. There should be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. And let me ask you, were you a part of a CPS case?
Yeah, when I was there.
All right, what, do you know if your mom's rights were terminated or
Nah, she never got us terminated. We've always been together.
not? Okay. Because if that did happen, then you have free schooling. You know, through state schools, those are free for college. All right, so there should be no there should be no employment as a home health care provider or minors. I'm gonna want field visits 2 times per month, random. There should be no driving. And once he's on probation for a while, I may reconsider that, but for now, there should be no driving. Rebecca, is there anything else that he needs? Is there anything else that you need from the court? Right. Any other type of drug issues that the court needs to know about?
No,
Because if there's something you need help with, now's the time to ask for it, and I will be more than happy to give it to you.
no, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I'm looking, let me just admit the people who are in the breakout room, and we'll see if they're here for you. Oh, there is someone here.
Okay.
Elise, if you could show your video, please.
The case of James Madrone revolves around a failure to stop and render aid causing serious bodily injury, classified as a third-degree felony in Texas, punishable by 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. During the hearing, the court confirmed that Madrone had reviewed all legal documents with his attorney, including his application for deferred adjudication, discovery acknowledgments, indictment, and stipulations. He expressed understanding of his rights to a jury trial, cross-examination, and to remain silent, but agreed to a plea bargain waiving these rights. The court highlighted critical factors. Madrone was involved in a vehicle accident where injured people were left trapped. His failure to act significantly influenced the court's warnings about personal responsibility and consequences. The judge delivered several life-focused admonishments, stressing that reckless choices snowball into bigger consequences and emphasizing basic lessons like not stealing or entering uninvited homes. These lessons were linked to his Cats 1 and 2 charges, reflecting burglary of habitation, and reinforced through mandatory MRT classes to teach right from wrong. Madrone's personal background was discussed. He is a high school dropout, acting as a caretaker for younger siblings due to a non-supportive mother, and has a 1-year-old daughter he must now support. He plans to work temporarily, obtain a GED, and eventually join the military. The court imposed a 10-year probation for deferred adjudication, concurrent with prior cases including community service, restitution to victims, and parenting classes, alongside strict conditions such as no driving, no employment with minors, and regular check-ins. Probation will enforce behavioral correction, including reducing drug levels and completing MRT. Ultimately, this case blends legal accountability with a life lesson narrative, stressing personal responsibility, restitution, and structured rehabilitation rather than immediate incarceration. The judge's emphasis on everyday ethics, safety, and consequences made this hearing intense, emotional, and transformative in tone.
Please like, comment your view, and subscribe to my channel for more real stories.